Coming at you from Tokyo, Japan, my name is Dave and this is my Toyota Altezza. What are we doing today, Dave? Well, as you can see, I've got the Vidiq engine mounts in there. As a result, the heater hoses are now touching on the TPS. That's because the engine has been raised back up, and also the Vidiq transmission mount makes the transmission sit 1 centimeter lower than stock. The result of that is that the engine leans back. I can't run the car like that because the TPS will wear through the hose and we'll have a bad time. So I have a couple of solutions that I want to try. Yeah. Pipercross now also hits on these brake lines here, which means I need to move them. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Next step, remove this. These are a 4mm for those playing at home. I hope the resistance here is because of the thread locker. If not, I'm actually pulling the thread out of the throttle body, which would be, I mean, just an absolute icing on a cake. We've got all sorts of shenanigans happening here. You're going to love it. Tight the whole way down. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. All right, take that off. The head of this hex bolt is actually trying to ruin itself. This sucks. I didn't have this on my Panic ITBs bingo card. What's wild is that I've got the Pipercross filter, but there is so much dirt in here still. Like, really a lot. Oh, this one's completely rounded itself off. Yeah, completely. Don't put thread locker on them, people. Let them come loose. I'm gonna have to get in there with vice grips. That's Astro products. There it is there. See that? Look at this shit. Absolutely just shit. Regular blue Loctite. Nothing special. It's just in there so damn tight. It's incredible. And I only used a little bit of Loctite on it. The heat cycling, maybe. Who knows? But shit's like, this is just not touching it. I managed to get vice grips onto it, but even these are slipping. I don't understand how the hell it got so tight, man. There's no grip left on the end of the vice grips. That's probably why. Spin, you bastard. Like, if the head would snap off, then at least I could get the trumpet out of here and then be able to grab hold of the actual shaft of the bolt. I can't stress how this is. I'm ruining my filter box here. Go ITBs, they said. Easier, they said. Filed some nice grippy teeth into it. Really would have been faster to cut this off. Ruin my teeth right away. Pretty much, yeah. Like, half the problems I can't get in here because of the brake master. Like, it's so tight that I can't unlock the vice grips, but it's not tight enough to hold onto that bolt. Get out of there, you bastard. Get out. Sucks to suck, man. Now I have more access. Maybe this'll be easier. More access, he says. Not really. Oh, that can actually rotate the whole way around. Absolutely incredible amounts of bullshit. And it's out. It's out. Look, this. It's not even damaged. It just had Loctite on it and didn't want to come undone. Look what we had to do to the head to get it to come out. Just. Oh my God. All of that just to remove the trumpets. Blow by hose. And then we've got our special grommet that we made up. The impact and heat has caused the paint to come off the back here in some sections. I don't know if I'm going to reuse this. You can see the damage I've caused to it trying to get that bolt out. Okay, that's step one. Shit. You can see the problem there. This hose is pushing on the TPS. I haven't really even done anything and I've already had enough. Like, this is just such bullshit. So to take the TPS off, because it's all the way back there, I actually have to take this throttle off. If this plug wasn't so big, we might be okay. The end of the pipe is already all the way up here where the bend is, so I'm not going to be able to force this hose on here anymore. That's as far as it's going to go. The only way to do this is to move the TPS, or as Panic suggested, reroute my heater lines, but then I'm using custom heater lines. Like, why am I running custom heater lines just to put 4 throttles on when, you know, the TPS could be at the front of the engine instead of the back? So my car no longer runs. Are we having fun yet? All right, let's get this one off. Yeah, shit, I've never been looking forward to. Little spanners like this come in handy. Well, that fell all the way to the ground. Lovely. As you can see, it's not damaged in any way. It just doesn't work very well. Okay, so you can't get your marker in here to mark the top. You can get this corner here, so I've marked that. And you can get the bottom corner here. You can't really get at anything else. You can't see the underside, so it's kind of pointless doing anything there. This is all you can do. These 2 edges. Just gonna have to wing it like I did last time. Oh, I thought I would never have to do this ever again. But here I am. What I do have on my Panic ITB bingo card is that the rubber seal in the back has gone crusty and brittle. When I take this off, that rubber ring will be rooted and I won't be able to get another one. That is on my bingo card, just so you know. There we go. Okay, so we got that off. Looks like the rubber is intact and no problems there. So there's our TPS. We need to get that off there. It's not spring loaded in any way. That's quite tight. It's just an adapter to make sure that the TPS is on the correct angle. I don't know why everyone always scratches the part numbers off. It's a BMW TPS. See how that's open and there's the end of the TPS rotation? And it can't make it all the way back to here either, so they had to put that spacer on there to rotate this so it was on the correct angle. It does put it on a shitty angle in my opinion, but it's where it needed to be. I have another solution for that I hope works. I was always complaining that I felt like there was extra friction on this one. By the way, the bolts in the Boss are tapered, so you don't have to worry about alignment or anything. There's 100% friction in that. Wait, is it because it's not tightened down? Was one of these bolts loose and it was sitting crooked? Let's tighten it right down. Now look at this. Look at that. I tightened it down and it's actually jamming. Look at that. 100%. That's it. That's not even that tight, dude. Let's do it again. Not even fully compressing the lock washers. Okay? It almost wants to stay open by itself. What if one was to space that out? Oh, you over-tightened it. No, I didn't. I promise you I didn't. How could you even over-tighten it? It's just grip strength on the Allen key. Look at that, it stays open. Very, very interesting. Did I have a rooted TPS this whole time? What if we were to do the spaces underneath this plate here? Yeah, look at that. Hangs open. Even with it spaced out. As soon as if you apply clamping force to this, it seems to prevent it from moving. The combination of these 3 parts causes binding. This is interesting. This screw is in all the way, as tight as I'm comfortable doing. Perfectly free, right? This now won't screw in. And if you look down in there, you can actually see that it doesn't line up. If I undo this one, loosen it off, and then make it so that this one will go on, and we'll just sort of that tight, not even tight. Now we've got resistance. Let's do up the other one, just the other one. Look at the resistance on it. Wants to stay open on its own. Alright, well, at least now we know if I was to 3D print up a new one of these and make sure these holes are in the right spot, well then we'd be okay. In theory. Here's a TPS adapter for the cappuccino. They don't have to be made out of metal. You can 3D print them.